I mean to say new words. Today, I'm not going to give any new words. Today, I'm going to extract these words from my student whoever is here, and I'm just going to polish it or add few more words for them. Okay, so the first one we like to go with Sonia. Sonia, what are the words? Today, Sonia is going to teach us with new words, meaning, and with example. Please note, after she gives meaning examples, you people have to give examples based on that. Is that okay? Done. Sonia, it's yours.
Buttressed.
Bed rest?
Buttressed. Buttressed. Buttressed.
Please don't share terminology. You're a Dr. Varun. B-U-T-T? R-E?
S-S.
S-S?
E-D.
Bed rest. Okay. You for me too. Bed rest.
That's what? To support or to strengthen.
To support or to strengthen. Very nice word. Buttressed. Buttressed. Okay. To support or to strengthen. Okay. Anyone? Now, do you have an example for this word, Sonia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My English communication is buttressed by Anu, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Let me make note of this word. Could you please say it again?
My English communication is buttressed by Anu, ma'am.
So it is like supporting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supporting, or you can also say strengthening.
Strengthening. Okay. Well, fine. So did you get this meaning here, Anu and Maheshwari?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can we have an example? Yeah, what happened? Why are you so silent?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
my brothers buttressed to me. Ma'am, buttressed means support.
Good. Or empowering you. Yeah, I can give another example like the mother. The mother had, the mother had always been the buttress of our family.
Yes,
Was it fine?
yes, ma'am.
They have been supporting our family always in a good and bad times. Our mother, especially mother. Because she has lots of patience to understand and they buttress us so much. This is my example. Okay, what about Anu? Anu has no, it's video. Your video should be on. Anu, no worries. Even if you don't give example, it's okay for us, but don't close your video. Salma. Okay, next word, Sonia.
I forgot. I studied one more. Resilience.
Okay. Resilience. Okay. I think I didn't say this. Yeah.
Resilience.
Okay.
Resilience means something. If some brick is cracking, to join that, projecting something.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I just forgot. I studied somewhere.
Okay.
I have noted on, ma'am. I'll just check it.
Okay. Any other?
Yes, capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. That is called resilience.
Capacity to okay. Fine. Any other? Okay, my word is empathy. What do you mean by empathy? Sympathy, do you know what is it? Sympathy. What do you mean by sympathy?
किसी के लिए एक दुख भरा दिखाना, कोई किसी के लिए merciness, to show mercy.
Oh my God, so sad that way.
Mercy.
Yeah, empathy is getting into that. More than sympathy, empathy is more required.
Yes.
Sympathy is, are you just saying this? Empathy is trying to do some solution, trying to help them out is empathy. So are you a sympathy person or an empathic person?
Empathy person.
You need to be.
Ma'am, empathy means
Empathy-na அதுக்குள்ள உட்கார்ந்து பார்க்கிறது. Listen, class, wait 1 second. Somebody wants to join, unable to join. And bye. So please. Oh my God, sorry, I didn't share the link, is it? Oh.
Yes,
Sorry.
ma'am.
Yes.
I totally forgot. I was back-to-back session today. And sorry, team. Yes, sorry, team. Okay, that. You guys didn't put me a word to. Okay, fine. Okay. Empathy. Empathy is one of the skills required in our communication skills. Is it true?
Yes, ma'am.
People see and walk away. Empathy is they try to help out that person. That's called empathy.
Okay.
Okay, any other word? Concise. Sorry?
Ma'am, drishti.
Spelling, please.
Thirst.
H-I-R. Thirsty. Thirsty, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Thirsty. Thirsty is kyas, tagam. What do you mean by thirsty in Tamil? Maheshwari, I don't know exactly. I don't know whether my word is right.
தாகமா இருக்கிறது.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, huh? So can I
Yes,
have an
ma'am.
example for that? Yeah. I think now our Anu will give an example for this thirsty. Anu, it's for you it is.
I feel thirsty.
I feel thirsty when I eat. When I eat dosa, especially when you eat dosa, you feel more thirsty. That's what it happens with me. Does it happen with you too? So, Marcus, I messaged my class after I forgot. Okay. Do you also feel thirsty? Thirsty. See, we need to have the thirst, the desire to achieve something. So, what's the meaning of quench? Quench. Let me write down for you. Quench. Quench.
ठंडा करना.
मतलब प्यास मैम प्यास.
Bujana?
हाँ.
Right? Okay.
Dictation.
In Tamil, what do you say for quench? Na? क्या करना है? क्या बोलना है Tamil? Quench.
Ma'am, meditation.
Meditation. No, yeah, I'll say, I don't know what to say in Tamil. Quench in Tamil.
Satisfy, something like that.
Anaikum.
Okay.
Anaikum. See, I'm very thirsty now. Okay. You can't ask for a juice. Even a glass of water will do for me. You can quench my thirst. Anaikum.
Dagam.
Tagam is thirst. प्यास है ना हिंदी में प्यास.
हाँ. प्यास.
And quench के लिए क्या बोलेंगे हिंदी में?
कोई बुझाना मैम, उसको
बुझाना.
खत्म कर, बुझाना.
Tamil anaikum. Can I have an example? Anu, can we have an example from you? These are easy words for you. I'm trying to give simple words so that Anu also can participate in this. Quench. So the word quench doesn't mean you have to use literally in this way. There are many other ways to use this word. English is so beautiful. These words can relate very well. Anyway, you can use it. Can we use in a sentence?
Ma'am, this book quench my aspiration.
Ujana, okay. Fine. Any other? Any other examples? My thirst for music has never been quenched. It's like this example goes for Rajendra Ji. The day had come, he loves to sing song anywhere. The thirst for music has never quenched for him. So I can say his thirst for music has never been quenched. Dagam nikave illa. Ungiven. Okay, fine. Any other words? Okay, what's your word? Sonia gave us word today. Anu, what's your new word? Then good. Manish also participated by giving a new word called thirst. Wakas, which words I captured?
Yes, ma'am. Delusional.
Sorry.
Delusional misconception.
Could you please spell that?
DELUSIONAL.
DESIO.
DELU. LU. Delusional.
Delusion. DELUSION.
Yes, ma'am.
Obviously, then delusion.
Maya.
What's the meaning of delusion in here? What do you mean by that delusion?
Brahm.
Delusion मतलब ma'am misconception. Yes, ma'am. Brahm.
Misconception. Okay, so how do we use in a sentence?
In sentence we can use the content on YouTube is delusional. Rika. Ma'am, means everything on YouTube is not
True.
true or human. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So delusion is just an assumption, can be. That's what you're talking about. Delusion का meaning क्या होता है वकास?
Misconception or half truth भी कह सकते हैं मैम.
Misbelief.
Okay, so believe, that's more thing. So I can say here like I was under the delusion that he intended to marry me.
Yes, ma'am.
Simple, practical class. Or belief, I mean, 10 years, 5 years, they're not going. Yeah. Practical example. We give all practical examples. It happens, right? Love mein hota hai. All the love doesn't end in the marriage. You know? So Anu was a delusion that she would get 99 out of 100 in maths. How much she got? She got 75. Oh, that's a high mark. 75 is high mark. Good. Delusion or belief தான் சொல்லலாம். A misconception சொல்லலாம். And we can also give some more examples of delusion. What do you say? He is living under the delusion that he is incapable of making mistakes. He is living under the misconception, under the belief that, or under the delusion that is incapable of making mistakes. Possible?
Yes, ma'am.
Maheshwari is an delusion of what? Delusion is just a belief or a misconception.
Yes,
Okay, what's the next word, Vakas?
Ma'am, idealistic.
Idealistic. बताओ. Idealistic.
इसका मतलब visionary.
क्या?
Visionary. Vision जो करता है मैम दूर का.
Okay, share an example for us. Idealistic. Example, please.
Ma'am, example.
Anu ma'am is an idealistic person.
Sorry?
आपको ideal बना सकते हैं ना? Anu ma'am is an idealistic person.
Idealistic meaning अलग होता है. It's means like a dreamy or romantic. Different people have different meaning it has, the idealistic. When you say ideal, it becomes an adjective you meant to say. Believing that idealistic is nothing but, let me check in Google, what does it say? And let me check in Google too. It says here, believing that very good things can be achieved, often when this does not seem likely to other people. Example given here is, she supports a number of idealistic causes. When I was young and idealistic, I believed it was possible to change the world. It's something a visionary, a kind of unrealistic.
Visionary मतलब.
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am.
It's such नहीं है. Being an assumption.
But it gives positive meaning, ma'am.
Positive meaning. Is an idealistic person. Then it's an adjective for some person. Sonia is an idealistic person and she wants to do one clearance now. क्या exam है वो? She's not doing, yeah, she's just working really hard towards it.
पढ़ के पतली हो गई.
पहले मोटी थी क्या? Where I see you.
नहीं, I maintain myself better than before. I lost 2 kgs.
Okay. Okay, fine. That's very nice.
Not nice, bad.
It's okay. That is okay. You need to be thin here, not too fat. And moreover, you're a dancer also. I'm going to give one phrasal verbs for lovely Anu. Anu, the tiny one. Brag. B-R-A-G, brag. What do you mean by that, Anu? We already done this, but I would like to hear from you. Brag. B-R-A-G. Brag. Okay, others can add up there. What do you mean by brag? B-R-A-G. Anu was not there, but still I love to give this word for her. B-R-A-G. Very, very easy word. And I think we had a last session also. What was this? Any idea?
दिखावा करना मैम.
Sorry?
दिखावा करना.
Boasting. Boasting. Brag in Tamil, permaya, tan permai. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Boasting about themselves. Na ipadi. That way can be bragging. So who is bragging here?
No one.
Do you like to be the person who brags about themselves? I can't stand with it. I get headache. Oh my God, please leave me alone.
Ma'am, how many languages do you know?
Most of South Indian languages. Max.
You know Hindi, you know English, Tamil, Kannada.
A bit of Telugu, a bit of Malayalam too.
Oh, that's great, ma'am.
These are my neighboring state, yeah. So baat karna hi padega. And I'm as the business profile and teaching profile. I need to know these languages minimum.
I know only Preeti Martini. Premistanu. I know only these words.
He knows only about love. Love means.
And one more thing, bone chesestava.
Bone chestava.
Chala ishtam.
Great. So these are vocabularies in Telugu she's giving now.
मैं भूल गई मैम. Even I have lots of Telugu friends. मैं भूल गई. Nobody is there to communicate. Lack of communication.
Look at the sentence. Look at the statement here. She says, "I forgot because I have no one to communicate." Same thing is in English. Whatever you learn, if you just write it in your book and keep it, you really tend to forget it. Trust me. Start using. I don't want to give many vocabulary words. Even in a day, if you learn 2 new words and share 5 to 10 examples, trust me, it will never go out of your mind. What we do is now, for example, buttress. Sonia gives one. And misconception. Delusion. It's a nice word. But now we wrote the meaning of it. We wrote some examples of it, only whatever discussed. But let me know how many of you are going to use honestly in daily life. No one. See, no one is lifting the hand off. I'll kill you now. See here. These are nice words. Have you heard people saying that don't dilute the topic? Have you heard this?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't dilute. What do you mean by this? Don't dilute it.
Mix up karna.
Example?
Because dilute is a medical word. हम लोग भी use करते हैं.
I know. It's purely medical word. It's a chemical word something.
Yeah.
It's nothing but don't become weaker. Don't become weaker. These are the phrases which we use in our daily life. Don't dilute yourself. Have you heard about it? Don't, for example, like you're mentally stressed by some other words or external situations, and it happened with me in 2-3 days. If you ask me 2-3 days back, since last Wednesday, I'm totally diluted with many things. And today I'm okay. I accept that's what, if you see my status, I've done extra status, I put that. The heart, the mind knows it's wrong, but it takes time to accept in the heart that's wrong. Right? Same way. See, since last Wednesday, I'm not okay. I was diluted. I became very weak. That might become less concentrated. Have you heard some okay, let me talk to our medical terminology. Sonia is here. Have you seen some tonic, something diluted, add some water,
Yes, ma'am. In concentrated chemical,
Concentrated
we
ones.
add distilled water and we
Yeah.
make isotonic solution.
That's what the diluted. Same thing, are we?
And we make the concentrated as weaker solution.
Weaker solution. This is her.
And there is another word, saturated in.
That's a nice word. Saturated. Okay, how do you use it?
Saturated and unsaturated. That is also.
Saturated. What's the meaning of it?
So one in solution, what we do is some tablet chemicals are there. And if you mix in that water, that completely dissolved in that water. So that is saturated. If that chemical is not mixed up, then that is unsaturated for us.
Okay, so how do we use in our daily life in our communication?
Only inside the campus I use, not outside the campus.
That is your terminology.
Yes.
You can use many things. What does saturated mean in a sentence?
We should saturate our knowledge with practical information or something like.
So it means like spreading out?
Ma'am, to intermix.
Okay. Okay, here I found some examples. The grass had been saturated by overnight rain. The grass had been saturated by overnight rain. So what do you mean by this? Saturating.
Absorption हो गया पानी का, रेन वाटर का पानी absorb कर लिया है. Is that so?
So the grass has been saturated overnight rain, yeah? Means अंदर फंस गया है.
मिट्टी में जाके जो absorption हो जाता है ना, is that so, ma'am?
So that's what I'm saying. Is she silent? Mahesh is too silent. I'm trying to make the words here. These are used in many concepts here. Like it can be used for any communication channel, in media channels, you can use it. So today we had many words from each one of us. Saturated, diluted, delusion, then but rest, then thirsty, quench. But how many words do you remember, honestly? Tell me. We discussed around 10 or maybe 10, 12 words. How many words do you remember? Touch your heart and say the honest answer. Maheshwari?
Ma'am, I remember all the word, but I am unable to use this word in sentences.
Good, because as you have given this example, you would have seen this book in the novel or in a dictionary somewhere, and you want to share it in the class. I really love that effort, but it would be really nice if you start using in your daily life. Don't do anything for the class. I seriously tell you, when people ask me, ma'am, I don't have vocabulary, I don't have words, I tell them, use the words what you know. We don't know the value of what we have. We always think, I don't have. People always say, no, I don't have this, I don't have this. But do you know what you have? Same as vocabulary. You have n number of words, but you don't use it and ask for new words. These people. So I don't want to use that. Probably I think we can do much, much better. And I would love to see your commitment from this Wednesday to next Wednesday. Have you used these words? Be honest to yourself. Possible?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a challenge. We hit it thirsty, quench, delusion, diluted, saturated, bed rest. What और कुछ क्या? Sorry? Block.
Block.
Brag.
We did so many words. Now you start using it and see, ma'am, I use these words in this 1 week's time. Use it and be honest to yourself. Even if you're not using it, it's okay. But write in your book and try to use at least 2 words in 1 week. So, hey, don't boast yourself. Sometimes we don't get what to say. We struggle.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody is trying to tell something about themselves. We'll put our language inside. We'll put Hindi, your Kannada, your Tamil, because that time English will not come. You can say, hey, you talk too much, yeah. That's all. That too much can be anything. People say, Sariyana Kshatriya. Always he talks only about himself. See. But you're not getting the word called brag. You're not getting the word called boast. This is what happens to us. We know, but at that particular moment, we don't get. So, no issues. Your target is be honest to yourself. Ma'am, I use these words here and there. It means you will be conscious on your mind to use these words in your daily conversations. Possible? Well, with this, I end the session. See you tomorrow at 9:15. And if I don't share the link, please, like Wakas, please ping me in the group. Probably I would have forgotten because I had back-to-back sessions. I couldn't share the link. But thank you, Wakas, for asking for it. I thought I'd done. When they all joined, I thought, okay, I'll share the link. Anu also joined. Don't have joined. Good. Thanks for joining, even when I didn't share the link. And thank you, Wakas, for asking for the link. Probably tomorrow I'll share the link. See you then. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you.